Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII. Alright, we've got a crypt here of some sort, and a lever. Let's go, flip the lever. Let's see what's inside. It looks like the, we're getting some clipping errors there. There is a plaque there. Let's see what this says. FOR for the last? No. For the love of... Oh, for the love of Marnie. Hey, it's Marnie. Oh dear. Oh, hello. There's a ring of invisibility right there. Go ahead and take that. And there's an ankh on around her neck. Now, I believe there is something else here that... Is it in here? Maybe it's over here. There's something very, very hidden, and I'm not going to make full use of it. Where is it? I know that there's another lever somewhere that's, like, hidden or something like that. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. I do not see it in here. Could have sworn. Let's see. I thought it was like right behind the statue. Wait. Maybe that's it? Yeah, that's it. Aha! Knew there was one around here. And a nightstand. With all kinds of stuff in here. Not going to take all of it because it has some story items. Maybe I should have done this a little bit later. But we do want the magic armor. You've got full magic armor. You are heavily overloaded, so let's go ahead and get you some of this stuff. I'll give you that. I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. Put that down there. Put that down there. Put that down there. Blocked. Okay. Can we get it up there? Nope. Let's see if I can put these in there. Nope, won't fit, of course. Alright, let's just close all these out, and I'll pick up the items after I get them out of this nightstand, since I can't put the stuff back in. So, minor spoilers here. Don't pay too close attention. Wedding ring, we'll ignore that. That won't fit. Oh. Let's take this ring of invisibility there. Let's go ahead and take that. There is ring of protection. That is just a two-handed hammer. I don't know why that's in there. See, I want to get to that stuff. I have to, like, take this thing. Alright, well, I can get the Ring of Regeneration, and it looks like I can get the Ring... nope. Not quite. Alright, I'll have to come back for, this... Oh, you know what? What am I talking about? Hack mover. Oh, and of course that works, too. Let's just go ahead and we'll leave that as well, the vial. Don't need that. Do want the boots, and we want that ring. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and grab these things, put them in our hold of holding. And you know, since I've got the hack mover on, let's go ahead and dump this stuff back in here. And we'll put that in there, and we'll put that in there. There we go. Just grab all of this. More magic armor. Very, very nice. Another death scythe is super nice. I don't know who will get that. Not that. There we go. Oh yeah, I can take this out right now. I don't think these wands ever run out. I know that these wands run out of charges. Didn't I have something else out here? I guess not. Alright, so I do have a ring of protection, but I want 2 rings of protection before I, Oh, wait. Ah, no, we do have 2 rings of protection. Excellent. Let's go take that out. I never use rings of regeneration or rings of invisibility. It's like, because they run out, whereas a ring of protection never runs out. So it's like, you know, too good to use type thing. You don't want to run out of it. Go ahead and equip that. Go ahead and equip the boots, and now you are... Nope, not quite. Now you have full magic armor. You've got a shield. So none of the stuff that I have right now is going to do you any good. I'll keep the swamp boots. Is there anyone wearing just a regular gauntlets? You can have... Oh, you know what? I closed this already. Alright, there we go. You can have the magic armor. Very nice. You have regular gauntlets, so let's put those in there. Oh, actually I picked up magic gauntlets. Damn it. Iolo, you actually... Ah, you are. Alright, who do I want to give the rings of protection to? Let's give them to, Dupre. I'm pretty sure rings of protection, 2 rings of protection are better than magic gauntlets. So we'll do that. And now you can get magic gauntlets. Where are they? Dirt. Right there. And, does anyone have a regular shield? No, everyone has magic shields now. Who has, who should I give the death scythe to, though? It is better than the, Hoe of Destruction, but the Hoe of Destruction is awesome. And I want the flame, you know what? Well, nah, go with that. Let's see, how many, you got 73. You can just dump those there. Ah, inventory management. Let's see. So, I don't need this open anymore. Let's see, what else? No one can use a magic shield, but, I guess the Mage Bane probably really isn't all that useful. I wonder if you'll pull out the magic shield. Yeah, there we go. Now we can have 2 people with death scythes. And you can have the magic shield. There's so many good things to use. If only we could have more people in our party or something like that. Ah, yes, that's the iron bar that I need. Okay. So now we've got two death scythes. It's very nice. I mean, it's like... I think some people consider it a cheat, but you get full armor. Full magic armor there. And I didn't take the other stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, thank you for opening the door. Whoops. There's a bat in here. That's just wrong. Ooh, a crystal ball. Ooh. Oh my. That looks terrible.
More avatar.
God damn it, who died?
More avatar.
Dupree, I just gave you some better equipment. Jeez. How the hell did you die to a stupid little stupid thing? I'm not pleased, Dupree. Alright. Heal, please. What? Alright, well. We need to get him resurrected. Oh, whoops. Bye. Let's see what he says. Again. The ferryman of Skara Brae stands in his spectral boat, holding his pole across his chest. He notices your approach. You need not pay to return to the mainland. Okay, return. Dost thou wish to return to the mainland? Yes, I do. The ferryman seems to smile beneath his hood as he motions for you to once more board his spectral boat. I don't know, it doesn't look all that spectral to me. Guys. You broke it. Thanks. Return. Yes. Whee! Seriously? Well, at least we can pick up one of these arrows again. Alright, F3. Oh, you know what? I need money. Not sure how much. Let's just put that in there. Take the bag. That is quite heavy. 98 gold coins. Just move these. Just move 2. Actually, let's put those in the bag there. And I'll carry these 8. Alright, now, because I'm lazy, I'm just going to teleport. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Help me. Help, please. Help. Help. Need help. Damn it. Oh, yeah, actually, I need to put the body down, don't I? That's probably be a good thing. There we go. Heal, please. It is an emergency. She quickly examines you and your companions. I have a dead person! Fine. I will sleep. I'm not sure how long. Let's go 8 hours. Alright, it is daytime. Let's go up there. Heal. Ah, for thy kindly gift of flowers, I will aid thee for half price. She smiles at you. Dost thou want mine aid? Yes. What is thy need? Resurrection. That price is fine. Goodbye. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, Dupre. Let's give you your stuff back. There you go. There you go. I guess this was your secondary weapon. And there you go. Now please don't die again. How are we doing on hit points? Yeah, we're fine. How the hell did you die? Make me angry. Are there going to be wolves coming after me? No. Good. I should probably deposit my gold bag. How much money do I actually have? 5,208! No wonder that bag was so heavy. I did not realize I had so much money. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and pay. Yes. Alright, guys. Thank you. Didn't screw it up. Thank you. Alright, now let's see if we can find some of these undead people. Good, there's one. Excuse me. Oh, 2 of them. 3 of them, wow. The pale-looking ghost turns in your direction and gives you a wan smile. Hello, could it be that we have met somewhere before, milady? You see recognition in his eyes, and it fades. Forgive me, he shakes his head, then smiles. I am the Shade of Quentin. Hey, yes, we do know you. Hey, Quentin, how's it going? How's life treating you? I mean, how's death treating you? What is your name? I'm called Quentin, my lady. What's your job? He smiles at your question. I once roamed the sea for days at a time, gathering mine harvest of fish. Shade? My story is a long and sad one. I hope thou hast some time. He appears thoughtful for a moment, and then begins. When I was a young man, I met a lovely woman by the name of Gwen. I made her my wife, and we lived for a time happy and carefree. She brought a light into the world, and we called her Marnie, which means the cool breeze after a storm. He smiles to himself at some memory, then continues with a furrowed brow. Then one day my wife was taken from me, I know not where or by whom, save that they were evil men. Soon after, my sweet Marnie became sick at heart, and I feared for her health. I could not take time from my fishing to care for her, but I needed gold. So I made a deal with a man who was not to be trifled with. This was mine undoing, for when I failed to repay his loan, he came to me one night and slew me. I had not a chance to fight back or call for help. He falls silent. But that was long before the fire that turned this whole island into the land of the dead. Tell me about Marnie. After I was murdered, my good friend Yorl cared for her as his own. He tried his best, but her sickness only worsened. After several months, she weakened and died. I don't remember that happening. She seemed pretty healthy when we were there. You know, maybe not happy. He stops there, tears filling his ghostly eyes. Then angrily he says, and now her spirit is held by Horrence the Lich. Horrence? Horrence the Lich? What the hell's going on this island? Thou must rescue her from that foul beast. He attempts to grab you, but his hands pass through without resistance. Now, Quen, settle down. The barkeep moves closer to you and whispers, Forgive him, lady. He sometimes loses control like that when he talks about his daughter. Sure, and you can understand, though. Tell me about the fire. It seems that Mistress Mordra, the town healer, thought she had a plan to stop the Lich Horrence, which she told to the mayor. I'm not sure exactly what she planned, but it involved Trent, the town smith, and Cain, the alchemist. Not long after Cain began his work, a maelstrom of fire tore over the island, destroying everything. Skara Brae burned for days. Excuse me. Tell me about Mistress Mordra. Quentin looks hopeful. If thou wouldst like to assist us, she is the best one to speak to. She seems to know the way to rid us of the Lich, at the least. Tell me about the Lich. Once, over 2 centuries ago, I knew a gifted mage named Horrence. His 2 loves in life were the study of magic and writing lovely poetry. The people of Skara Brae felt safe in the knowledge that this sort of mage protected the town. Then he began to change. First, his beautiful sonnets became a rhyming doggerel. It became the only way in which he would speak. His spells, which he displayed before the townsfolk, became destructive and violent. People began to fear him. My death occurred at about this time. Not long after that, he became reclusive. He had a tower built on the northern point and never removed himself from it. And then one night, the graves in the graveyard opened and the dead began to walk. The barkeep nods his head emphatically. That's right, I seen it, I did. They marched to his tower, and now they roam all over the island, performing his bidding. It be getting so's a ghost cannot make an honest living no more. The barkeep looks a bit disgruntled. Tell me about the mayor. The mayor, Quentin selects his words carefully. Well, he believes that discretion is the better part of valor. Ah! Better part of valor! Better part of valor! Running away. So he may be able to offer thee some aid, but thou art likely first to need convince him that thou art not here to hurt him. Tell me about Trent. The poor man knows the spirit-wrenching feeling of loss almost as well as I. His wife Rowena was killed by the walking dead, and Mistress Mordra claimed that she saw her sitting on a throne next to the Lich's own. I believe this has driven Trent somewhat mad. He works night and day upon some oddly formed cage. Strange, though, he never seems to finish it. He doth not seem to recall that he died in the fire, either, but a great hatred for Horrence still burns in his heart. Tell me about Cain. He looks as if he expected your question. Alas, Cain, in his attempt to free us of the Lich, instead damned us to become slaves of the self-same Lich. Slaves? Yes, we are his slaves. Every night at midnight we must go to the Dark Tower and become servants of his black mass. I only know this because Mordra tells us it is so. I have no recollection of ever having been to the Dark Tower at all. His expression betrays his fear. Tell me about the tortured one. Cain, he was an alchemist here in Skara Brae. Now he spends his days in eternal pain caused by his guilt from causing the fire that destroyed this town. Alright, thank you, goodbye. Goodbye, milady. He turns back to his conversation with the barkeep. Oh, the barkeep. She's not see-through! You see a pretty ghostly girl with long black hair. Hello, milady. I am called Paulette. How may I help thee? What's your name? Why, milady, hast thou forgotten already? I am Paulette. What is your job? Well, milady, before the fire, she shudders, I used to be the barmaid here. Buy. Thou dost wish to purchase something? Yes. I am sorry, milady, she giggles, but all we serve here are spirits. Oh. That's a good one, wench, laughs the portly ghost. Here. Why, 'tis called the Keg of Spirits. That's a fine name for a tavern, dost thou not agree? She smiles coyly. Fire. Oh, yes, it was horrible. The tavern caught on fire. I ran to my room hoping to escape the flames, but then I started coughing. I couldn't breathe. Her chest rises and falls quickly as if she's reliving the experience. Finally, I could take it no longer. She brings the back of her hand to her forehead dramatically. I fainted. And I was here again, just like thou dost see me now. Her smile is like that of a child. Here again? Yes, 'twas quite odd. When I awoke, it was as if I had never left when the fire began. In fact, were it not for the scorch marks everywhere, I would doubt the fire ever happened. Tell me about the tortured one. She appears puzzled for an instant, but then she nods her head. Oh, thou must be referring to Cain. He was the alchemist who was responsible for the fire. All right, goodbye. Goodbye, milady. The pretty ghost turns away. The corpulent undead barkeep greets you with a wide, gruesome smile. Come, stranger. Have a seat near old Markham and tell me of your travels. I don't often get visitors in here anymore. I don't imagine not. Name. The heavy-set zombie wipes his eyes. Zombie? He's not a zombie. He's a ghost. The heavy-set zombie wipes his mouth off on the back of his hand. I be Markham. Markham o' the Keg. He pats the large keg of wine he carries. The lovely Paulette strolls over and pats Markham's rather large belly. Yes, he's Markham of the Keg, all right. She smiles sweetly down at the older man. That's enough of that. Markham smacks the pretty young woman on her ghostly posterior. That's sexual harassment. We're gonna have to fine you for that. You're not allowed to do that. That's a big no-no. Make yourself useful and fetch me a haunch of venison. She turns away, giggling. He looks at you with a mirthful expression. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with that, girl. Job. Why, I run this fine establishment, the Keg of Spirits. For a moment he becomes serious. This place once drew folk from all across Britannia, gargoyle and human alike. Till the fire, that is. Tell me about the Keg of Spirits. He truly looks sad as he says, This place was once my pride and joy. The keg was known all round Britannia, and a few other places too. Well, now it don't look like too much, but in its heyday, it saw the likes of nobles, knights, minstrels, and merchants. And of course, a bit of riffraff to be sure. He winks at you. His spirit seems indomitable. Tell me about the fire. He looks uncomfortable. Cain blew the town to the four winds, and now we're all trapped here, slaves of that bastard Horns. Tiny blue flames appear in the pupils of his glazed eyes, then go out as he regains his composure. Please, Markham, have a little pity for Cain. He was trying to create something to save the town when he made his fatal mistake. The pale ghost looks deeply troubled. Oh, I suppose you're right, Gwen. He was trying to help us when he called the proverbial fires of hell down on us. It just rankles me to have died in my prime. His roguish smile once again lightens his ghostly visage. Tell me about Cain. A look of disgust comes to his disfigured features. That tortured soul haunts the crater made by his foolish mistake. I wouldn't go near him, though. He's a bit daft, you know. He refills his mug from the cask at his side and swigs down most of the wine in one swallow. Tortured soul, you say? That's just the name the rest of us in Skara Brae call him. The tortured one. He grins embarrassed. Tell me about the town. That's the name of the island you're on. He shakes his head. Tell me about Horns. For all the years I've been in Skara Brae, he's been a raving lunatic. What with all them silly rhymes and his crazy laughter. Then one night we all hears thunder, when there isn't a cloud in the starry sky, and I seem to recall a full moon. He gets a thoughtful look on his face. But as I was saying, there was this thunder, then this deep, dark laughter coming from the tower on the northern point. Horns' dark tower. After this, he falls silent for a moment. The pale ghost moves forward and whispers, I was already living in half the world of the dead when these events took place, and ever since I've felt a strange pull coming from the tower. After a brief swig, he continues, Then even worse. I'm out checking on the cows when I hears a sound like moaning. It's off to the east, so I look that way, into the graveyard, you know, and what do I see? I'll tell you what I see. What I seen? The grave's ripping open like the people in 'em got a place to go. Eyes wide, he tips back another sip. Alright, I think that's about enough. Oh, are you leaving then? Well, you take care now, and watch out for those walking dead. Some of them aren't too happy about their state, and none too picky about who they complain to neither. Aha! Well, I think we've encountered some of them already. And, of course, Dupre had a very close encounter with one of them. Alright, this should be Mistress Mordra's place, but she is not here. Open the chest, damn it. Thank you. And we got some reagents. Let's go ahead and pilfer them. For the good of Britannia, of course. So we got some spider silk. We got some sulfurous ash. 19 of them. Nice. 13 of those. I've really gone through the sulfurous ash. Let's get some blood moss. Only 2 mandrake roots, though. It's disappointing. 4 nightshades. We'll take those. We'll take some garlic. 6. Only 6. Wow. And some black pearls. There we go. We've got a book here. Artifacts of Darkness by Mordra Morgalen. Within the pages of this handwritten book, which amazingly survived the fire, are many references to devices of destructive power. Amongst them are Mondane's skull and gem of immortality, Minax's crystal ring, and the dark core of Exodus's memories. More recent entries describe the crown of the Lich King, the Well of Souls, and a mysterious Blackrock sword, which apparently has the power to slay even one so powerful as Lord British. A short essay involving a metal plate hung above a door explains what seems to be a far simpler method of dispatching the noble monarch. Alright, we've got a potion there. I think we will need one of those. We will need a vial. We will need that. And we'll need that, I think, maybe. Close enough. Whatever. Where is Mordra? Let's look through that. Oh, yes, that's right. And now it's daytime. We can actually see. Is she in here? Wait, seriously? Is there another one of these? I'll take that. I don't know. There is a place up here to look. Stop closing doors on me. I'll have to look around for Mordra. Nothing over there. Hello! You see a middle-aged ghost cowering in the corner of this burned-out room. He's sitting at his at a table, actually, rather than the corner. He's shaking from head to toe, and as you approach, he jumps out, waving an ankh in your face. You know that has no effect on me, right?
Thou'lt not have me, foul beast! Back! Back, I say, in the name of the virtues, back!
Oh, hey, you know what? With this place being destroyed, there's not going to be any fellowship. They died before the fellowship came. Oh, it is paradise on Britannia. He slowly notices that this is having no effect other than to surprise you and looks more closely in your direction. He looks from you to a picture of you on the wall. Back and forth, he looks, squinting his eyes until they go wide with relief.
Oh, thank thee for coming. Lord British has finally called thee to help us.
He's obviously suffering from some delusion.
I am Mayor Forsyth. Dost thou think it will take long for thee to defeat the Lich?
First of all, what's your name?
As I told thee, my name is Forsyth.
Job? He seems confused by your question.
Did I not already reveal that? I am the mayor.
I'd like to know about the tortured one.
That is what we call Cain. He is the alchemist who created the fire.
Tell me about the fire. He puts his arm around your shoulders and whispers,
Mistress Mordra, our healer, thought she found a way to get rid of Horrence once and for all. All we have to do is make a gold cage, or was it an old cage? Well, no matter. We make this cage and someone, he smiles at you, lowers it into the Well of Souls to do something or other to it. When this is done, thou shalt catch the Lich off guard late at night and snap it tight around him. Sounds easy thus far, yes? Well, now, after that, thou needest only pour on him the magic liquid that the alchemist was making.
He pauses here as if a little embarrassed.
I apparently got the proportions a bit off when I told the alchemist about the formula. Anyway, it should be as easy as falling off a log for thee. I guess thou hadst better be running along now. Mistress Mordra can tell thee ever so much more about this than I can. Be careful, though. She is a dangerous old wench.
Proportions, you say?
'Twas so long ago that I barely remember. A smattering of curing, a dash of a potion of invisibility, and... Well, that's right, a ton of the essence of mandrake root.
Yeah, I see now why everything burned up. Mistress Mordra?
She resides just across the way, and can help thee with everything. Thou mightest need to rid us of the Lich. Thank thee ever so much. It has been nice talking with thee. Goodbye.
He scurries back into his corner and holds his ankh in a protective fashion. I'm not done with you yet.
Ah, yes, good Avatar. 'Tis good to see thee again. Is that Lich gone yet? Of what service can I be to one so great as thee?
He bows. Lich.
Why, yes, the Lich has been a horrible scourge on our poor town, since he drives away all visitors by raising the dead. Then, in an attempt to stop him, the town is destroyed in a terrible fire. Well, I suppose that is not strictly his fault, but, well, something had to be done about him.
Forsyth looks a little flustered. His fault?
Well, the alchemist is the one who started the fire.
Fire. What else? Let's ask about Horrence.
Well, if I've got all this Lich lore straight, then Horrence, who used to be a good and kindly mage, has become a nasty, horrible, undead mage.
He smiles patronizingly.
Now run along. Thou canst ask Mordra if thou needest more information.
Alright, goodbye. Yeah, so he's a Lich. But, you know, I mean, Saradin and Warren and one non-story character whose name I can't remember. Wow, you can keep getting more of the stuff. Just keeps appearing there. That's pretty awesome. They're all Liches. They're not evil and destructive. Well, oh, okay, they are kind of. You see in the fire of the ghostly forge a large, heavily muscled ghost with a full beard and mustache. He does not notice your approach. Excuse me, name? A deep furrow, accented by thick eyebrows, creases the ghost's weary brow. He doesn't look away from his work.
I am Trent. Now please, leave me to my work.
He continues hammering on a strange-shaped iron cage. Job.
Art thou blind? Canst thou not see that I am a smith?
He doesn't seem the sort for idle conversation. Can you tell me about this iron cage? Anger radiates from the large ghost in almost tangible waves. He looks up from the cage, and you see that the light of fire isn't coming from the forge, it's coming from his eyes.
I built this cage to destroy that bastard Horns who took my wife from me.
For a moment, you think he is going to strike it out at you. Then he unclenches his fists with a heavy sigh and returns to his work. Tell me about Horns. His whole body tenses as you speak.
Horns!
The word comes out like a curse.
I will see his foul spirit burned before mine eyes. Then I will laugh as he cries out pitifully for mercy.
For some reason, you think that you'd rather avoid hearing that laugh. Tell me about your wife. One hot tear slips from the ghost's eye and falls on a heated piece of the iron cage. It sizzles and then is gone.
Rowena was my life, mine only joy in this world.
His voice is almost tender, but then he returns to his guttural tones.
He killed her and then took that joy from me. Now I am only a hollow shell of a man burning with hatred.
Rowena. He holds up one hand as you say the name of his late wife.
Please, do not say that name. It takes from me a little of mine hatred, which is all I have now. Wouldst thou rob me of the one thing that keeps me alive?
Or dead, as the case may be. It would seem that he is unaware of the fact that he is indeed no longer alive. An odd expression crosses his face.
I gave her a music box for our wedding, and now it is all I have left to remember her by.
His tone changes.
Do thou see what thou hast done? I cannot work when I think of her.
He returns to his work with renewed passion. You notice the music box he spoke of sitting nearby. Strangely, that has not been destroyed either. Killed.
In an attempt to steal her away from my side, the evil fiend sent his undead minions to bring her to the Dark Tower. The mindless creatures slew her as she struggled.
The ghost turns to you in anguish.
I could do naught to save her. The sheer numbers of skeletal warriors bore me to the ground as she was bereft of life.
Insane determination flickers in the big ghost's eyes.
For this I will never forgive and never forget.
Okay, goodbye. If he heard you, he ignores the fact as you take your leave. You truly feel pity for this deeply wounded spirit. Alright, I think we'll call this an episode. In the next one, we will see if we can talk to a few more people. And then hopefully we can take care of this little lich problem the town has. Horrence. You were crazy, but not this crazy. Disappointing. See you next time, everyone.